Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, and things. It gives me great pleasure to at long last present to you a DVD review that a lot of you have been wanting to see for a very long time. And I kind of agree that it's a little bit overdue. So let's get right down to it, shall we? What am I talking about? Well, he's only the fastest thing alive. Sonic the Hedgehog. Today on the Multimedia Chronicles.
By Sonic the Hedgehog, too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Look out when he storms through. Sonic the Hedgehog, don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive.
Greetings, everyone. Well, I've had a lot of requests for this one. This is probably one of my most requested reviews with regards to my cartoon sets. Of course, Sonic the Hedgehog, the complete series. Now, longtime fans of this show, I think will be right there with me saying that we have waited so long for a proper video release of this. I mean, we got nothing on VHS, maybe a few random episodes. I think there was a few random episodes and that was it. And then there was a few random episodes on DVD. But then, thanks to good old Shout Factory, we're going to focus right in there and give them a plug because they deserve it. Good old Shout Factory. Yes. Heard the anguished cries of fans everywhere and made it happen. And they made it happen in style. This is a set made for the fans. Pure and simple. Now, to give you a little bit of background about, but we'll get into more of that later. To give you a little bit of background of the series, this is often referred to as Sonic SatAM by the fan base. And the reason for that is, when this originally came out in, when was it, 1993, I believe. Yes, 1993. This originally came out in 1993. There was also another Sonic the Hedgehog series called The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog that came out at the same time. The difference was, well, there's a few differences, but one of the big differences was Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was on Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. This one was on Saturday mornings. So to differentiate it from the other, it became known as Sonic SatAM, short for Saturday morning. The other big difference was just the shows themselves. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was very much geared towards little kids. It featured a lot of like really cheesy, over-the-top, slapsticky humor and just goofy villains and stuff like that. And it was just really, really childish by comparison. A lot of people love it. Like a lot of people grew up with it, and are very fond of it, and that's fine if it has some nostalgic value. But for just sheer awesomeness, this is the way to go, people. This is it. This is, how can I describe it? The thing that people really liked about this particular incarnation of Sonic the Hedgehog, like a lot of people are of the opinion that this is the best Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon ever made. And the main reason for that is it isn't particularly the animation quality. The animation quality is about average for an early 90s cartoon. I mean, it's really nothing to write home about. But the thing that really made this stand out was the stories. The fact that it was very much a continuing story, so it had this epic quality about it. The other thing was the tone of the series was actually quite dark. I mean, it follows the adventures of Sonic and his friends. They're basically a group of freedom fighters trying to save their home world of Mobius from the clutches of the evil Dr. Robotnik. Now, Dr. Robotnik has basically enslaved Mobius and taken over a large chunk of it and turned everybody, like the majority of the population, into his robotic slaves, where he's basically robotized them and made them his mindless drones. And some of the freedom fighters, including Sonic himself, actually have friends and family who've been taken over by Robotnik and turned into robot slaves. So they all have personal stakes in it a lot of the time. And, there is a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor and silliness in it, but it's kept to a minimum. It's actually quite a serious show a lot of the time. And the Dr. Robotnik in this just oozes evil, the likes of which I've never seen any other animated counterpart of him ooze. So yeah, so if you're looking for, if you're a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog and you're wondering which Sonic series you should check out if you're looking to look at an animated version, I'd say put this one at the top of your list, in all honesty. Watch this one first. Second on the list, I would put Sonic X, simply because, and specifically the original Japanese uncut Sonic X, not the Fox Kids version. You can get some of the uncut episodes as fan subs online if you poke around a bit. So I definitely recommend those two above the others. There was also Sonic Underground, which is also available in its entirety from Shout Factory. And, yeah, the thing I always found odd was the fact that this is generally considered the best of all the Sonic shows ever, yet, and has the strongest fan base, yet it was the shortest lived. There was only 2 seasons of 13 episodes apiece. This set, of course, has all 26 episodes of the series that were produced, and a little bit of information about where things would have gone if the series had continued. So let's take a closer look at the innards of the set, and I'll talk about why this in particular is very much a set for the fans, and in many ways by the fans. Let's take a look. Okay, so the first thing that I need to point out, and what makes this set so interesting, especially for fans, is that all the artwork in this entire DVD set is actually fan-produced artwork. So the front cover, the back cover, the actual DVD covers. Let me just angle my screen up here. Like the DVD cases, the backs of the DVD cases, and if we go inside, take a look at the actual DVDs themselves. Also have all fan artwork. And if you take the discs out, underneath is even more fan artwork. So this really was a set made for the fans, and in many ways by the fans. It's really quite spectacular. I'll show you the second one as well. So we got this really nice picture on there. And then inside we have some more. I mean, some of the fan artwork rivals the official artwork, I think. I mean, it's pretty impressive, you know. Like, I mean, look at this one. This looks like it could have been a still right out of the show, and oh my god, the phone has not stopped ringing. I'll be right back. Okay, where were we? Sorry, you have no idea, alright? Look, just look at me. Look at me. Look at me, damn it. Look at me. Okay, the phone has not stopped ringing in the past hour. It's been ridiculous. First, staffing called for Annetta, saying they had a shift for her for tomorrow. Then my mum called, so I talked to her for like half an hour. Then staffing called again, saying that the morning shift they told me about was actually an afternoon shift. It's like, okay, great, thanks. Then my brother called, so I talked to him for 10 minutes, and just now, Annetta called. I'm just trying to do some videos. Why can't you people leave me alone? Okay, let's get back to the show I was going to say. Let's get back to seeing the DVD set, shall we? Okay. Discs 3 and 4, very nice. Fan artwork, awesome. Take them out of the case, and once again you have even more fan artwork underneath. And that pretty much covers all the case. There isn't, I don't think there's a booklet or anything. No, I think it just had the standard sort of pamphlet of additional releases. So, there you go. And boom. So there you go. Not a bad deal. This series was basically what made Brian Ward the hero of cartoon fans everywhere in many ways, because he not only listened to the fans, but he involved the fans in a big way in the production of the set, and I think that's just awesome. And big kudos to Brian for that. So yeah. So in short, definitely check it out. If you're wondering about the picture and sound quality, it's nothing spectacular. I mean, it's basically as far as I know, they just took the original broadcast tapes and transferred them directly to DVD. A little bit of cleanup along the way, I guess. Time-based correcting them and stuff. So it's nothing spectacular. But the thing is, we have had such crappy bootlegs of this series available for so long, and that was the only way any of us could see it for a long time. So it was just great to finally have Sonic the Hedgehog in quality that is as good as the original broadcasts, and actually a lot better, because this, of course, was the days before digital broadcasts, so you still had like fuzzy reception and stuff like that. But so I was just overjoyed to have this on here. In terms of bonuses, we've got a conversation with Ben Hurst, who was the primary writer on the show, so he talks a lot about that. And there's also an interview with Jaleel White, who, of course, was the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in all of the early 90s Sonic cartoons. Yeah, so it's great. Jaleel White, of course, was Urkel on Family Matters, for those of you who were familiar with the name. And he did sort of a toned-down version of the Urkel voice for Sonic with a little more attitude, which I thought worked really well. Like, I thought he personified the character of Sonic quite nicely. There's a printable pilot script. There's storyboards for the unproduced opening title sequence. There's concept art, and there's some deleted and extended sequences as well. So lots of bonuses on here, plus all of the goodies that, all of the fan art and everything that they included on in the packaging. So it's a great set. If you're a fan of this show, you will not be disappointed. I mean, I think you'll just be, like me, you'll be overjoyed to finally be able to throw out all those crappy bootlegs we've been putting up with for so long and actually have a decent quality Sonic set for a change. So, Sonic the Hedgehog, the complete series, available now from Shout Factory. As with a lot of Shout Factory releases, I did have to hunt and peck a bit to find it, but I was able to find it on eBay relatively cheap. And the phone is ringing, so that's my cue to say goodbye. So thanks for watching. Sayonara. See you next review. Bye.